Calus is a very simple program to use for inventory management, and it is also recommended in case of use of large amounts of data, because each list can contain thousands or even millions of rows. The goal of the program, since its inception, has always been to be easy, so it can be also used by inexperienced users. Most experienced users, however, find Calus very powerful because it allows to connect various data sources like Access File by default or Microsoft SQL Server. In this last case, data on server can be shared on the internet, see Windows Azure, and permit management of these across several locations around the world. In fact, you don't need a web-based program to manage data stored in the cloud. A desktop Windows software like Calus is much more powerful and easy to use for this purpose. The main target of Calus is to provide an overview of the goods contained in your warehouse, which is why using lists of values. Through this, you can quickly look up all the data of each item: stock, reorder, loads, unloads, and returns, for example. The list of values are also used for movements, invoices, and orders. The lists are very useful because they allow to view a lot of data at the same time, but also sort the values in ascending or descending order by simply clicking on the head of the corresponding column field. Ascending and descending order. You can also select one or more lines using both mouse and keyboard. The program is divided into tabs: warehouse, movements, invoices, orders, registry of customers and suppliers, and to finish, a comfortable agenda for deadlines and appointments. The main menu is opened by pressing the round button in the upper left corner with an image of Calus, the Etruscan god of the air. From this main menu, you can set up the connection data, to Microsoft Access File or Microsoft SQL Server connection. Enter the business data that is printed in the head of the documents. Choose currency and numbers format. Manage units of measure. Configure barcode reader port in keyboard mode and serial mode. Make database backup only in case of using an access file. And finally display the items of the social sites and the web page of the software. In the upper right corner there are other menus and buttons. The first called Program allows to open a submenu with commands to activate and deactivate the software. Read the user's manual or check for updates that program also performs automatically. The menu name style allows to customize the colors of the program, and the last button with the image of a question mark shows a window in which you can find information about the software version and license, with the serial number used for activate the software. At the first usage, the software is not activated and therefore has two limits: add up to 10 rows for each tab and reduced document printing. For the rest is exactly the same as when it's activated. In fact, the purpose of the copy not activated is to show the use of the program for testing the various features of the software, in order to allow users to understand whether Calus may be right for them. After the test, and you are happy with the program, of course, you can proceed to the purchase phase of the serial code and use it without limitations. See you next time in the next video tutorial. See you soon.